Welcome to Friday
Hey.
Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Friday, everybody. Well,
Hello.
Hello.
thankfully, I have another treat for you. So we liked
Oh.
Dustin's recap so much, and he likes inspiration so much, he's going to do it again. So,
Yay!
with that, Patrick, take it away.
Where we last left off, our party had just escaped the abyss through a portal that they had used many years ago. The weight of the overbearing presence of that environment off of their shoulders, they were faced with a new problem. Being so close to their home plane, but no way to bridge the gap between them. As they pondered their options, Leah and Strix considered the necklace was interfering with their magic. But as she examined it, unbeknownst to the rest of the party, her consciousness was pulled away. After a good while, she collapsed to the floor into a puddle of her own vomit, but also with a strange page, a type of magic unfamiliar to herself and Theris. Taking the risk, Leah read the spell, and a portal appeared. Upon passing through, the party crashed into a dining table surrounded by dwarves. Dwarves who recognized Ari for her performance in the Delve competition held years ago under the guise of Guinevere Candlebright. Overwhelmed by the friendly faces, comfortable lodgings, and hospitality, Ari and Deft left to take a walk. Soon after, they were approached by an envoy of carriages belonging to Lady Tess, Queen Consort of the Golden Perch. She wanted to accommodate the late heroes on their success, but that pleasantry was
The
short-lived.
late heroes? Are we dead?
You were dead for 3 years, my dude.
3.5.
Damn.
But that pleasantry was short-lived as Jason had an uncontrollable meltdown, screaming in pain, which only meant one thing. The children were here. For those unfamiliar, the children are xenomorph-like creatures. As members of the party rushed out to provide aid to the attacked, they were approached by an uncannily humanoid warforged, asking them for assistance, as someone they knew was trapped underneath the rubble of a fallen building. Following chase, they arrived on scene to see a dwarf trapped in stone, with a child looming over them. As combat progressed, acid was sprayed, lightning was flung, and a dark fire melted flesh. Eventually, the battle was won, and this group atop the hill pondered their next move. Those that stayed behind were approached by a sinister force. Leah found herself surrounded by 3 identical hags, who wanted to give a gift to her, which is where we begin today's session.
No, thank you.
All right, that's where we begin today's session.
No solicitors.
Patrick, take your inspiration.
Yay.
I'll drop the other slot in for us here, too, since you guys were nice.
I'm going to go
Okay.
finish my coffee. Be right back.
Yep.
Yeah, go for
Her
it.
was definitely remembered for her performance and performance alone. Nothing else.
Absolutely nothing else.
Absolutely nothing else.
So,
What back
Leah,
alley?
as these 3 women stare on at you, I need you or a audience member to roll a D100, your choice. I don't know if we have any quite yet, but if we have one, you can pick on them instead of yourself.
With only 6 viewers, I don't
It's a
think
little early
so.
still. Can I make someone else do it?
If someone wants to take that risk, they are more than willing to.
Do
Uh,
it.
Eeny, meeny,
I can do it.
miny, Slumber.
All right, I have a digital dice.
Decide my fate.
It's a good
Digital
thing you picked
dice.
Slumber. I dropped the percentiles and was a 73.
Good.
Wait, is
Love it.
that the dice that you charge and then when you roll it, it lights up? Is that what you're talking about?
No, sadly no.
Oh,
Dude, that sounds cool. What the heck?
Yeah,
34.
34.
Or you say.
Yep.
I'll allow rounding to hit that. That's pretty close. It was like a 33.3, but I'll take 34.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, as you sit there, you watch as all 3 of them begin to raise an arm towards you. As you kind of take stance, waiting to react, something breaks through the window behind you, and you just hear, and the room starts filling with smoke. You feel someone bump into you. I need you to roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Hold on, I just gotta make a roll real quick.
Dude, those are so cool. What the heck?
I know,
Roll
right?
dice.
I forgot I'm good at these. All right, so you get bumped into, you kind of get pushed back, and then you hear running, and someone jumps back out through the window. And you just hear the voices of the three women kind of scream, and then you hear more glass breaking. What do you do?
Ooh, I'm gonna go towards the window.
All right, you kind of start going towards where the smoke is funneling out to, and you shove your head out. You kind of hear Jason coughing behind you. You shoot your head out. What do you do?
Who the hell?
Are you looking around, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little past the smoke coming out the window. Maybe see who
Yeah, so this drops
broke
down
in.
into the center. So it drops down like several layers.
Okay.
And you look out and you see a drow woman falling backwards, looking up at you. She's got a cover over her, like her nose and mouth. And there are three swirling things of smoke pursuing after her. And she's just kind of free falling. She looks at you, kind of gives you like a 2-finger salute off the brow, and holds up the necklace she just stole from you, and then tucks it back into her shirt and just goes into a dive. What do you do?
God damn it. I'm gonna go back towards Jason and try and get him out of the room.
All right, so he kind of gets up and just, what the hell is that?
Not worry. I think it's gone. Let's get out of here.
All right, as you take stock, Strix is still sleeping in the other room. And there is still a lot of kind of mayhem going about inside. There's still rocks falling down inside the city as well. You guys staying inside her dwelling, or what are you doing?
I want to get somewhere safer. I don't like being in here anymore.
All right, so you go get Strix.
Yeah, I'm gonna round up my boy.
All right, so you and Jason go grab him and start going for safer ground.
Hmm.
Anything else you want to do, or do you want to go back to the people up top?
No, they got it handled.
All right.
I'm a
So-
civilian.
The three of you depart to go to kind of find a safer location and protect Strix. Those of you up top, let's go back to you guys. You can hang out on your map for just a second at least. So, let's get that bad boy up. All right, so last we left off, for you guys, you had finished dispatching the children. You look to the main tower that goes out of the center of the mountain where the airship docks are. The one airship had kind of crashed already as part of this fire. You look up and the tower is completely engulfed in flames. You see one airship kind of docking away at the middle level and just getting out of the way of the flames. And then it looks like there's still one more docked up top that's having issues and probably will light on fire pretty soon.
I suppose I will hastily start flying up toward that dock.
What about the rest of you that can't fly?
I
I'm
think we might
busy.
be a little better at putting out fires than them, so I'm not too worried.
Fair enough. So the two of you fly off. What about the other four who remain?
I mean, I have new creatures I've never seen before, and they seem very, very well suited for combat. I'm gonna cannibalize them and strip them for parts.
As you look, their bodies are decomposing and melting. So there's some of the exoskeleton seems to be impervious to it, but they kind of are like reducing down in size. Roll a survival or a medicine check, your choice.
Someone roll a survival for me.
Sure.
What's
I
your
think it's
model?
still at I think it's still at disadvantage.
Technically, you just stop rolling.
apparently.
Roll one more.
When
Ted.
somebody asks
one
to
more.
roll for them, don't do it, Ari.
Nope, I already started. You gotta roll more though, because there's disadvantage. Oh, that was almost a
I
one.
saw that one.
It's still
Yeah,
worse
this
though.
was
Don't
a
worry.
17.
So
It
what was the lowest
toppled
roll?
onto the 7, almost went onto the 1, toppled back, almost onto the 17, and then landed on the 7.
Yeah,
Base
you
7.
start trying to get off some of the shell.
I have a plus, I think, 13.
So it's a 20.
Yeah, so you kind of burn yourself a little bit, but you do manage to get some of the carapace off these things. But probably about 80% of them does kind of melt in with them.
I want that, like, at least that tail.
The tail did not maintain, but you do have some xenomorph chitin now.
All right.
Battle chitin. That sounds wrong, but it's not. All right, so the two of you are flying up there. The other four of you, are you just kind of, or five of you are supporting locally, kind of helping the rest of the dwarves finish off stuff?
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
Up to you,
Patrick
you tell
would
me.
be doing that. Yeah, Patrick would for sure.
All
Yeah,
right.
my helping to see if someone is alive is I'll kick them, and if they groan, they're alive, and if they can groan, they're not in danger.
All right, so as you guys are kind of taking care of that stuff, the two of you, as you fly over, what are you doing?
Well, Ari will start attempting to see if her control flame will work on normal fire. She's going to be basically trying to extinguish fires where she can, and if she sees anyone, kind of keep fire away from structure points or people.
So you're using your cantrip?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not enough. So as you try to control it, the pace at which it lights is more than which you can diminish it. So like you go to put out certain areas and it just bursts up in flames.
I want this to not be on fire anymore.
Okay.
How do I make that happen?
I don't know, you tell me. I just work here.
I want to put it out. I just want to put it out.
Okay, so tell me what you're gonna do and I'll tell you what happens.
Man, I don't know how to.
Can't you eat this?
That's a lot to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna get indigestion. Sure, I'm gonna eat all that.
All right, where are you trying to start your eating? Are you going up the tower, down the tower, in the middle of the tower?
You know what? Let's say bottom to top. Why not?
All right. So you run into, or you fly down into the bottom. You are immune to fire damage, so at least you got that going for you. So you look up, and it's just, if you didn't not mind it being so hot, it would be really, really hot in here.
It's kind of
You
nice.
kind of
actually.
look. All right, so you're gonna start consuming flame. Is that your goal?
Yes, but I want to do it a lot.
All right, roll a D100 as you start sucking up the flames at the bottom, seeing what you can do. All right, so you start kind of breathing in fire. You kind of, so while you don't take fire damage, the more of this fire you kind of eat, like, it's almost like eating like a really hot soup. Like you just feel warm. The more you, like you're just dumping in hot on top of hot. It gets kind of filling, but you're doing your best trying to save these dwarves. So you work on that while he's eating fire, or you're still just trying to kind of like patch fire spots?
I think she's more focused on trying to keep it away from structure points and people.
Sure.
More moving it, and as he starts sucking it down, kind of moving flames from the outside toward him.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of watch as he's kind of flying up, trying to eat more of this, helping him with that. As you guys get up to about a quarter of the way up, you see what appears to be like 3 or 4 dead dwarfs, but they don't appear to be killed by fire. And they're just kind of like mutilated, laying dead against the tower. Ari,
Children's medicine.
as Def's kind of eating fire on this one, you see something strange and you're not sure why. Like you just feel awkward and you look towards him and you just start seeing like this essence rise out of one of the chests of the dwarf. And it starts to take form.
She immediately gets into a defensive stance.
I absorb it.
You're not there.
There's
I
gonna
have
be
a feeling it's there, and I stick my.
Somewhere Theris is just raising his hand out, like, "Do you have a question, sir?"
It's a
Yeah.
whole buffet up here. Get up here, Theris. Hey, this is good eats.
I know the one time you wanted your buddy here. Oh, let me grab this map. I had to close my airship map. Gosh, darn. There it is. Yay.
So where am I if we're not on the map where we finish fighting those things?
You or them, they flew off. So you're where the fight was. The two flyers flew off
Okay.
towards the main tower. So let's put
Like
this
normal,
in.
run off without the cleric.
What happened the last time they did that, by the way? Didn't someone die or go on? Oh, the two people who left.
We don't talk about that. We don't have to worry about that.
I can give you shit for it, though. Just a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's import this guy and get to this. All right. Time up. Open. Taking its sweet time. There we go. All right. There she be. All right. One airship dock coming up. Oh, is it one of those stupid? I hate that crap.
Oh, if nobody noticed, there was another dice update, so your
Oh, what'd they
colors
do?
are going to be off.
Just double click your portrait.
And then also they've added in where you can change. If you don't want to see certain dice or any of them on your screen, you can turn them on or off. Change the size, how big they are. Shrink them, move them.
What the hell? That's why I couldn't find it. It was loading me into like a singular map. There we go. All right. We'll just call it a size. Gosh darn it. Why do I keep doing that? All right, that's working. Got to turn off the grid before I put it in. All right. Okay. All right. So let me get my tiefling and my other tiefling.
I don't know if you adjusted this or not, but if you did, thank you for turning it sideways.
It actually was fortunately just sideways, so you're all set. All right, there's Deft, and there's Ari. Actually, well, I guess it is a little off. I have to make this a little bit darker. Ah, shit. Wrong button. All right. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Cool. All right, so there are the two of you. The dwarf corpse. We'll call the one you specifically see. you would be like, oops, sorry. Deft would be like in towards the tower, and Ari, you would see that one there. And as the essence comes out and takes form, this is what you see. Some
Oh,
sort of
that does not-
undead creature kind of
that does not
forms
look
in front
very
of it.
friendly.
Let's roll an
We got company.
Oh my god, it's a ghost. Oh my god.
All right, you two go for it.
Sorry, I missed what you had said prior.
Roll initiative. Oh shit. Uh-oh. All right, so
That's a
we
ghost.
are not going to use turn. Well, we'll go in turn order, but we won't go through the turn thing just so we can keep it quick because it's just the two of you in this one. So, Ari, you watch as this specter of some sort kind of raises up out of this dwarven corpse and kind of turns towards you. What are you doing?
It looks pretty evil here.
Hey, no one said you could come back to life. Get back in there.
I don't
And
speak undead.
it starts like
doesn't sound
going
very
towards
fun.
you, Ari.
Yeah. She is going to try and burn it.
All right, go for it.
Oh, I still have bless on. So subtract. Oh, it missed anyways. Firebolt goes whizzing by.
Actually, it just goes kind of through it. Seems to have no effect. But it certainly seems to be a fan of you now.
Just going to back up and yeah, you know what? She's going to do this. She's going to go angel form for her bonus action. So her wings just become clad in red feathers. She gets a halo, and that concludes her round.
All right, Deft.
I am not a fan of ghosts. No, sir. What the hell is that? Yo, that token looks familiar. Oh,
What do you
that's
do
why it
with
looks
your right?
familiar. It's Illyria's token.
You can't see it from where you're at. Shh.
I can look at it from above. Okay, I'm gonna hit it.
I'm not gonna lie, I had strong suspicions that
Bonk.
that particular
Swing
one
at
was
it,
one
and it just ducks out of your way. And as you do, you watch as it kind of condenses into a more solid form, Deft.
Mm-hmm.
Just gives you a different token.
Hello.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are you on the ground? I'm gonna disengage and just kind of back up a little bit.
Sure.
That's my turn.
All right, as you back up from it, you see this drow woman kind of run, stop, look at you, kind of shrug, and just like jump across over to here. And then she'll just run across this plank, like all the way over to this thing.
I sense nothing untoward here. Clearly, this woman is just on her way.
Its turn. It's going to go in and try to claw at you. It's a 21.
I'm gonna shield. Boop.
Right, as it hits, you kind of watch like cold air bounce off your shield as the claw goes in, but is deflected. It's going to go in for its second attack. $25.
Youch. Yep.
All right, you take 23 points of cold damage. And you get to make a con save.
Oh no, it's so chilly. Oh, it's cold.
So, you are slowed. Ari's turn.
Ari is going to. The drow woman seems to be the lesser of the two things here.
She just happens to be here.
She's just running from the fire.
Mhm.
She's on her way.
Ari is going to use her bonus and attempt to mantle up. I presume to no effect.
Nope.
She's gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, grabbing out one of her daggers, and it's gonna stab this thing twice in the back.
Go
Um,
Since
Oh,
when
actually,
did
I'm
you have
sorry, Deft.
daggers?
Deft, you are not slowed.
Oh.
Wrong attack. Instead, your hit point maximum is reduced by 23.
Oh.
let me just double check. I'm pretty sure these count as magic right now.
So note your max hit points and then temporarily reduce it.
$147.
First down. Okay, I still have plus on. There's, can you remove plus? Or whoever put it on? Wow, 21 missed. Oh wait, that should have been an advantage as well. Oh, actually, I think it was Nick.
Yeah,
You put plus on it.
I got you. Not that it's really helping you that much, but
No, he's got pretty high AC. That should have been an advantage for flanking, unless he has something else or something negating that.
no.
Okay, so that attack was actually a 27.
Sure. That hits.
Oh, actually, that should have been higher. 11. Just.
Kind of stab it.
Second attack.
Ari, you also noticed the other two corpses start having similar essences rise up from their body.
$29. 6 points. That is your action bonus. That concludes her turn.
So you took out 2 daggers?
No, she just has 2 attacks right now.
Oh, from your ability?
Otherworldly form, yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So just stabbed him twice in the back.
You kind of stab at it. It doesn't even like look back. It's just trying to kill Deft right now. All right. Anything else?
Nope, not from her. That's her action and bonus.
Yep, that is your turn. So as it clawed you with that last one, you kind of feel like your life essence rip away from you temporarily. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, maybe we should stick around here. How high up are we?
Several hundred feet.
Hey, Ari, what if we just pick this guy up and, like, toss him?
What if he flies?
What if he doesn't?
It's gonna be a long fall.
Huh?
With the shot, stabbing him might be better.
And I'd say the rest of you that are down there at this point, roll perception checks at disadvantage. Just as you guys are looking up at the tower from down below. Well, we see what Def does.
Yeah, I want this guy to be off the edge. How should I do that? Should I start with a grapple and then drag him, or can I just drag him?
Well, you gotta grapple him to drag him.
Okay, I want to grapple him.
All
We'll
right.
see how that goes.
Ooh. Ooh.
I am
It's
not a
the
good
19.
grappler.
Roll an athletics check.
This is not going to go well. Oh, maybe.
That's not bad. That is a natural 1. Seems pretty wobbly for a dead thing, at least at the moment. So you go ahead and grapple him.
I rolled 2.
Sure. So he's now grappled by you.
Okay, and I have 60 feet of movement. Can I just get to the edge?
You can only move
Huck
at
him over.
half speed dragging a body.
Yeah,
So you
so
can
I
move
can
him-
move 30 feet, right?
Yep.
So I can get there.
So you want to move over here?
I just want to huck him down there.
Sure. Let's see. So you grabbed him as your action. I will say make another athletics check to throw him because you already used your action to grab him. You only go one attack, but I'll let you try. I see a slumberwood.
Please fall down. That is good.
All right. So Ari, is your next? You see them both next to the edge. You just watch Def kind of chuck him over the side. You guys down below see a human falling, and it just smacks into the ground below.
Okay.
At this point, that drow just kind of looks back. You like, what the fuck? And Deft, it
Hi.
seems in her acrobatic shenanigans, there's a very familiar looking necklace on that drow.
I'm noticing every time someone logs in, it changes my dice back.
My dice.
Yeah, just double click on your portrait up top and it should change it back to your normal.
Yeah, but why does it keep changing it though? Stupid. Stupid.
Coding is hard.
Yeah, it is.
What do you do, Deft?
See, here's the thing.
Mhm.
So far the necklace has been nothing but trouble.
Ellie's necklace.
It's Allie's necklace.
Yeah, you don't want that darn thing.
Excuse me, miss. I don't think that belongs to you. I'm out of movement.
Why don't you go backflip off the ledge? Thanks, bye!
How does she know I'm a professional backflipper?
And she starts to run. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, we can go say hello.
You have to do a whole lot better than go say hello, because she's a lot faster than you're going right now.
That's what you think, sir.
No.
Ari's turn?
Oh no, you guys aren't in combat anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Ari's gonna swoop over and just teleport her and Def in front of her. Use Dimension Door.
Sure. So you're going to dimension door right in front of her?
Yep.
As you do, she shifts out of the way and keeps running.
Um,
I'm gonna try to chase after her.
mm-hmm.
All right. So we'll put you back over here for more running speed.
Who?
What
is that?
All right. So you guys are giving pursuit. What are you trying to do as this individual is running?
Wait, hold on. I'm admiring a masterpiece. Oh, he's
Oh,
got
God.
something to say. He's got something to say.
Tick tock, tick tock. What are you doing?
Yeah. What did you say? She's faster.
Yeah, she's moving way faster than you.
Okay, yeah.
But as you teleported to her, she like flashed like 30 feet away.
I've got an idea. Not had a chance to use this. Ari will drop her angelic form and is going to attempt to dominate person. I believe she gets advantage on this.
You do not. For what?
For dominate person.
Why would you get advantage?
No, I believe she gets advantage. The intruder.
Why would that be?
She appears to be an elf. Is she not?
You tell me.
I'll just drop this on and we'll see what happens from there.
Oh my goodness. That's high.
Yep.
Ari, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Mine's higher.
You just watch as the eyes go from black to like a dark crimson red. And you feel almost a cold sweat for a second, but you manage to hold yourself together.
Huh. That didn't work. The hell is...
She just kind of shrugs and she drops down the bridge and starts falling.
Was she within 30 feet at one point?
Yeah.
Can I try a spell?
What are you trying to do?
Let's try suggestion.
If you don't need to touch, you can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna just cast that. I'm gonna say, hey, you should let go of that necklace for a while.
All right. So as you focus the spell at her, the necklace absorbs it.
Oh, good.
You never turned it off.
That's right. We never figured out how to turn it off.
Well, I suppose we probably have an advantage. Unless you can fly, we probably have an advantage in a free fall.
She's falling backwards looking up at you.
Yep. How on fire is up here?
It's pretty bad at this point. You were doing good until you stopped fighting.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the fire than this lady.
I have a bad feeling that this means Traxx is going to get that.
I don't know why you're feeling that way, and I really hope you're wrong. Really
Actually,
hope you're wrong.
falling. I'm gonna try and catch her in a web.
Okay.
This will work, but throw a web out under her, like gripping onto some of the lower structures.
There's not really a close enough structure. How big is your web? 20 feet?
40 feet for this one from the cloak.
Oh yeah,
It's
because you get
double
to double it. You can certainly try, because you have the range if you have 40 feet.
I will certainly try.
All right. So you shoot the webs out towards her. Unfortunately, webbing doesn't seem to stick to her, but she does thank you and hold on to it to swing back in to avoid dying. And so you just see her swinging towards the tower and break back inside. You guys also down below can now see 2 tieflings flying around chasing something. And it seems to be going to the base of the tower. Do you guys head to the base of the tower, or what are you guys doing?
Yes, they probably got themselves in trouble once again. Let's go.
I'm looking for Xenomorphs.
Do we see them down there?
Oh, no, they're way further away than you.
Okay.
It's
That's
easy for them to
their
see because there's
problem. They
nothing
need to
else really
take care of.
flying. All right, so you guys start heading toward this tower. Defton, are you follow her inside?
Damn it. She went inside. Do you think you have this?
This as in I gesture towards the fire. Or
Mhm.
her. Oh yeah, I got this.
All right. I'll try and keep tabs on her. And she'll swoop down.
All right. So Deft, you start looking, trying to save the rest of the dwarfs. We'll say Ari goes after her. All right, Deft, what's the plan?
Oh boy, I am looking for people who are still alive, hopefully, and getting them out, and then being a firefighter. Oh, I gotta put my hat back on.
Oh God, I forgot about the firefighter.
Yeah, orderly fashion, please. Make sure to put your mask on before putting other people's masks on.
You
It's
do
for
realize
your own
just because you're
safety.
wearing a firefighter hat, I'm not going to give you advantage on firefighting rolls. All right. So as the the building's burning, what are you doing? Like, what's the go big or go home, Deft?
I'm just going for people at this point.
All right.
I'll try to suck up what I can, but yeah, does this seem like a lost cause?
You tell me. I mean, it's a big fire.
You know what? I think the answer to that is no. I don't know what I'm doing. Can I just try to I want to compress it so it gets smaller.
So you want to compress the fire to make it smaller.
Yes. It will definitely not explode.
Okay. So you kind of focus on the fire. Roll a D100 or pick someone in chat to do it for you and hope it goes well.
XL rolled a 95 already.
Oh, please, God,
Oh, no, it's got to
Techno.
be a fresh on call. We don't
Techno.
do the stores.
Techno. Do you want to roll this?
This one's almost too
Do you
mean.
want? I
XL
can roll
also
this if
says
you'd like.
the fireman hat gives a +1 to saves versus fire, but only when wielding an axe.
Okay, that's fair.
Got the dice ready? Just let me know if you want to roll.
You've been rolling like shit
There.
tonight, but I believe in
XL
you.
just rolled a 38.
No, I asked for Techno. Techno gotta roll
Okay.
it. Techno, you do me dirty.
You should have
There you go. That's what you get
Techno.
for forsaking
I'm
Excel.
sorry.
All right. So with a 79, Def, you kind of start focusing in, and a little ball of fire starts to kind of form between your hands, and you watch as the fire from around is starting to suck into it, almost like the amulet. And you kind of watch as this condensed, volatile little bead of fire continues to grow. We'll see what happens in a second. Ari, you see fire beginning to shoot up from inside the tower and rushing towards Def's location. Seems like he's doing something okay. Except you're now sitting here with this woman, and oddly enough, it seems in the scuffle that mask came loose. I need you to roll a history check at advantage.
Advantage.
It's Leah.
It's fucking Leah.
Huh?
Or it looks like Leah. And she's just kind of smiling you with those blood red eyes.
Leah?
And she just smiles at you. Ari.
Okay, this is a bit sinister even for you. What's going on?
Shh. It's not time for that yet. And she looks up. You might want to go deal with that, though. And she looks upwards.
Yeah.
And you just hear a screaming kind of start, like an air, almost like air being filtered too thinly that it's just like high-pitched air. Def, this is coming from your bead.
Ari is quite familiar with fiery explosions. Does it look like it's about to explode?
You don't see him. All you see, all the fire from this tower is starting to go up. And if you guys running towards the tower, like all the fire from the top is kind of condensing down, and all the fire from the bottom is like converging towards the center where Deft is.
He looks like he's got that.
I definitely don't got this as I'm holding it.
Like, like, let's hope you're right. And she will go out, and you see her kind of spin 2 daggers in her hand and look at you. Your choice.
How far down are we? Or how far
You're
down?
probably
is
like
she?
120 feet down from where you left Daft.
Daft, you okay?
You can't hear over the high-pitched sound. Like immense pressure build.
But she can feel the immense pressure, right?
You can hear the pressure from the bead, like it's making a screeching sound. It does not sound like a very good sound.
Okay. Damn it. She's going to I just burnt my 6th level too. Alright. She'll have to burn a 7th for this one. She's going to go devil form and start flying back up.
All right, as you do, you watch as Leah seemingly makes her way out and disappears. All right, you go back up for Deft, and you see him kind of struggling with this ball. It looks very unstable.
I knew we
Go
should.
home. Please just go home.
I'll be fine.
I'm talking to the ball of fire.
There's probably not a lot she can do, but she'll attempt kind of, or she'll like fly up behind him, place her hands on his, and try and help him control it.
Unfortunately, his ability to manipulate this is far beyond even yours. Your ability doesn't really stabilize this much at all without your sorcery powers.
She's providing emotional support.
Oh no, it helps you.
And all of it is being negated by her being here. Because she is not good with fire right now, and oh god, it's going to explode.
All right, so as you, basically what you kind of figure out from this, your plan's working really well, but you didn't figure out what you were going to do with all that fire when it's, you got to do something with this.
Alright, I've got an idea. I'm going to get us out of here. This is probably going to be a really big explosion. How high is... Based on the size of it, can she get an estimate of how big of an explosion this is going to be?
Hard to tell. You've never dealt with this kind of concentrated
Alright,
power
let's...
before. The tower itself, though, that you're on, so you're about 300-ish feet up. It's a 600-foot tower.
Is she aware of any city that's 5 miles south?
You have no idea.
I don't think this thing can teleport. I think we're stuck with this right here. How big is it?
The ball is small, but you gather the explosion will be big. But you better hurry, because it is starting to lose its shape rapidly.
She's gonna try and teleport.
Ari, go home. Ari, go down. Ari, please, go down.
Like this, I'm immune to fire. It's fine.
I don't want you to blow up if this thing blows up. Just go down. I'll be fine.
What about the city?
I'm gonna start flying up.
Oh, if you can take it up with you? Okay. He just pushes off and starts flying upwards, carrying the ball.
I'm supposed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. She's gonna, I suppose, try and get a viewpoint.
All right, so you just watch as he starts going up in the sky. How high are you going?
As high as I can get in like a couple seconds.
All right, roll an acrobatics. See how fast you can fly. How far are you trying to get away from the tower? Like, how high are you specifically going up?
Well, I mean, you got 90 foot in 6 seconds with your bonus action.
I'm gonna use a luck point to roll again because I'm not happy with the 27.
Well, you're still cooking, but like, what is your goal? What are you like? Are you trying to get up above the tower, away from the tower? Where are you trying to fly?
I'm trying to get away from civilization.
So, like, straight up? Or are you trying to fly just like away from them and out?
Away and out. That'll work. That'll probably work.
Yeah. All right, so you
And,
guys see Deft flying off at an angle, and you kind of see Ari flying slowly, probably towards your direction or hovering somewhere nearby.
Yeah, she wants to try and keep tabs on him in case he goes careening down.
Once I get a few hundred feet away, I'm gonna shove it in my mouth.
Okay.
Go to hell. Go back to hell, please.
Go to hell, you shove it in your mouth.
Please go home.
I'm just
Please go
imagining
home.
Icon's like sitting there with dinner guests or something, having tea, and this fireball just emerges on his dining table.
Oh no, he turned himself into a grenade.
You just watch an explosion light the sky.
How far out?
Where Deft was. Just point blank, blows you probably to the ground. Deft, I need you to roll a D100 for the tower.
Okay, 1 second. $33.
So you just sit there, and as you shove it into your mouth and see this explosion, you just watch as your fingers begin to kind of disintegrate away from just the pure force of everything obliterating you from the inside. Do you have anything you want to do before you are gone?
Again.
You don't have sending yet.
No, I don't have sending.
All right. You just look down towards Ari in the direction of your friends. Close your eyes. You guys feel the explosion. Seemingly just far enough away from the tower to prevent any further damage. And as the explosion clears and you just see ash raining, you see Deft nowhere in sight.
She immediately takes off and starts searching.
All right. So, out of combat, obviously. So you guys see the shot. It knocks you on your ass too. What are all of you doing less Deft?
Stand up, dust myself off. Looks like we no longer need to go to the tower. I will just calmly walk back to the city.
Still looking for xenomorphs.
He's still looking. Under here? No. Under there? No.
I did you check under that rock over there, Patrick?
You did not, Patrick. Did you
I
want
don't-
to check that rock?
Can they even fit under rocks?
I don't know. Did you try looking?
The only thing I know that can fit in a rock is you, because you got stuck in one.
Ah, shut up.
I check under the rock.
you double check. No child.
Yeah. Yeah, Solomon's gonna head
Wait.
back to where they were staying.
You looked under the rock, but did you look at the bottom of the rock?
Yes.
Ah, darn.
I look again.
Hey, hey, kiddo. You want to top off before you leave?
He
Yeah.
looks at himself. Be appreciated.
I'm gonna give you some healing. Let's do a. Actually, how's everyone?
I am the most hurt, I think.
Yeah, you're definitely the most hurt. All right, this is what we're gonna do.
I have 11 hit points left.
I'm gonna do a level. You know what? I got the spell slots for it. I'm gonna give you some love. I'm gonna give you a level 5 prayer of healing.
Oof, that's gonna take a while. All right.
Let's see. What is that? Is that a D8? That is a D8. Okay, so every level over 2 is going to be an additional. So what is that? That's 3 more? Oh, 3, 4, 5. Right? I think.
So yeah, I think 3. Every additional dice above level 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 extra dice.
Okay. Let me add just 3 more dice real quick. Okay, 5d8 plus 4. There we go. I don't know why. I thought that was going to do a lot more healing than it did.
It's fine. You've already gotten me almost half.
I'll take it.
And then Solomon will wander off back to town. There's
Well,
no more
you're basically on
problems
top
here.
of the town. You just have to walk downwards.
You
Well-
think
Back to the townhouse we were at.
what the blazes you think your friends are up to up there? Looks like it's all on fire.
Yep,
Well,
that's more fire than I can deal with.
It
They can
seems
handle
the tower
fire.
fire
They'll
has
be
gone
fine.
out.
Solomon will look at where the detonation was and where we saw Deft originally. He's like, looks like one of them died. And then
I
he'll
just
walk
died
back
when
to town.
I got turned to dust.
See, before Solomon leaves, he'll look up there. He's like, looks like one of them died. Took him longer than I thought it would. And then leave.
All right, what are you doing?
She's scouring the blast site, or calling out for Def, trying to find him.
I don't see anything. You see probably like Theris and them moving around, but no depth so far.
She'll probably spend. I assume they're moving this way.
Hmm. Hard to say. That'd be up to them.
She's probably going to be searching for a while.
Yeah. Patrick, let's go take a look, see what the damage is.
All right. The damages to the tower, or the damages to the people, or the damages to the road, or the damages to the buildings.
All of the above. Yes, smartass.
All right, I will begin.
All right, so you guys all start taking stock in. Sora, you or Solomon, you begin heading back downwards. What are you doing there? You just see Ari kind of frantically searching around everywhere.
I trust that Def can handle fire. As long as I've seen this, I don't see why there shouldn't be a reason. Just because I can't see him doesn't mean that he hasn't taken care of things. But I'll kind of gingerly just reach out my hand just to feel, do I sense any souls in the air? Not that I'm trying to grab him, but just
You
can I
reach out?
sense his essence?
Don't sense any essence. But you always assumed he didn't have a soul anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Just kidding.
Really?
I try to feel out for that fire elemental.
You did it.
Nice character art.
Thank you.
All right. So Ari, you search and search to no avail. You see Deft nowhere. However, eventually you do find Verbrennan sticking into the ground below, but no Deft.
She hands by for Brenham, just kind of shakily, just her hands out, and after frantically searching around the area for Brenham, not finding him, eventually just kind of breaks down and falls to her knees and starts crying.
All right.
I'd like to, I'm sure that our viewers already see it, but point out what happens when the map is zoomed out and players are allowed to use the drawing tools.
The behind the scenes. This is what we deal with. All right. So do you stay? How long do you stay out there for? Before going back down with everybody else?
Probably a while. If no one comes to get her, she's probably going to be there for a few hours.
All right. So you just kind of sit up there in hysterics. The rest of you, as you're kind of taking stock, seemingly all in all, it could have been far worse. Had that tower had come down, that probably would have landed on about a third of the people in the city. So you just kind of look and everyone kind of starts thanking you. And actually, Ari, some people would probably come up to you at some point like, are you the one that stopped the fire? Thank you, thank you. And they just kind of give you big dwarf hugs.
She's just silent.
All right. So, end of the evening, you guys make it back to Test Manor. Is anyone doing anything before that?
Well, I don't think that Patrick and I would probably go with them. We'd probably go back to our own humble abodes. So
So you guys
Yeah.
head back to the
it
fort?
was, yeah.
Wait.
So
So who are we reporting all these damages to? Or did you just have me do that because you like not doing your own work?
listen here, Rust Bucket. You can question me when you understand comprehension.
Comprehension, the ability to understand things.
Right. You'll get there eventually. You're still working on it. Anyways, it was nice meeting you all. Thanks for the help and all. Sorry about your friend.
I'm sure they'll be back. Thank you, though.
Beat and go off.
Have fun with your friend there.
Oh, we're gonna have a blast.
You know, there's a convenient opening now, actually.
You're dead. Be quiet.
It happens pretty often, to be fair.
That's weird. I feel like I can hear a ghost.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just the ale that you drank earlier talking.
It was a fine ale, wasn't it? Rust bucket.
Why did you eat me,
The spirits are
ferrets?
talking to him.
Well, if any of you ever need any weapons that need some work done on them, come on down to my forge. I'll do it free of charge.
You
Tanya's
always
like-
do it free of charge.
Look,
Do
and
any-
where would I find your place? You said free, yeah. I like free.
Yep, just ask for directions. It's called hang on a sec. I have trouble pronouncing it because it's a play on words.
You mean it's not called directions?
Oh no, where is it? Hang on, I scrolled too far.
Brightsmith.
Brightest Smith.
Cool. He kind of looks over at Patrick, looks at you. Do you carry more materials like used for him?
I didn't build him, lad.
Oh.
Or wait, you're talking for Tanya, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't build him, lass. I found him.
Oh, is he for sale?
He is not for sale.
Oh.
He is.
I used to have a robot too, you know.
Robot. What is a? Well, I guess.
Kind of
Would I
points at
would
him.
would I recognize that what Patrick is a robot, or would I?
Not
assume that he's
specifically.
something else? Okay. And what is a robot, Miss?
Him.
Oh. He's no robot. He's Patrick.
Indeed he is. It's
I'm
nice
not-
to meet you, Patrick.
I cannot say the same.
And you just watch this little ball fly out and start cursing you out and beeping.
Yep.
There, buddy. Let's get
So-
back to the forge.
A little
give you-
hovering
Yeah,
sphere
yeah,
starts yelling at the robot.
Yeah, at Scout. Scout's yelling at Patrick because I didn't like Tanya.
Okay.
Well, that's very vulgar and rude. I think I will be going. I'll see you at home. And I leave. Because
you
a robot is yelling at me and I do not like it.
And you hear Scott and just makes a little pissed off beeping sound and flies back to Tanya.
Yep.
All right. So you two head back towards the forge. The rest of you head back to Tessa's.
Ari will slowly reach out and grab a hold of Verbrenum.
Yo, you don't want to do that. You really, that's not a good idea.
Sure. You put your hand on for Brandon. You try to pull him out of the ground.
Yeah.
Sure. As you pull it out of the ground, it reduces into a smaller version of what it was.
Just kind of holds it close and calling out once more with no response. Begins making her way back.
All right. So the rest of you already at Tessa's, you see Ari come back holding the spear.
Would there have been a time to make tea?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you-
someone's like snacking.
Yeah, I'm imagining you got home
servants
like
did
2
a
hours
manner.
earlier.
Yeah, no, like Solomon's like nothing happened, having a snack.
Solomon, as you're
Yep.
having a snack, there's this 3-year-old girl that walks in the room and just kind of looks at you and tilts her head. And just kind of slowly toddles over to you. Hi.
Hello.
Want Waddy?
A baby.
Sorry,
You know
what?
who this is going to be? It's going to be Deft Reborn.
Oh my god. that'd be-
No. Is she holding out her hand for something?
She's offering you like a cup of water.
I'll take it.
He just smiles.
First, I'm gonna make. Solomon's paranoid. He's gonna make sure it's actually water. He'll smell it.
Inside the 3-year-old? It seems okay.
Yes, do it. Incite the 3-year-old.
I mean, I will.
No, motives seem dubious, but the water is water.
Oh yeah. No, I can't read this child at all. What is water?
Would you have
Children's
ever seen
something.
a child in the abyss? That's a good question.
Strax.
Oh, right. I
Mhm.
forgot about him. No, but he's like 6.
He's weird.
And she's gonna sit in the chair next to you and look at you and smile. Hi.
Yes, hello. May I help you?
Mm-hmm. Hug. And you just watch her stick out her arms towards you.
My fantasy grounds is not responding. I'm gonna restart it real quick.
Oh no.
I
Don't
think we.
give that
I,
little baby a hug. I swear to God.
I think you need to close the map. We drew too much.
I already closed mine. It was lagging out.
I closed mine a while ago.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Solomon looks genuinely confused.
And she just kind of gives you a curious look. And she gets up out of her chair. And she kind of toddle runs into the room real quick.
Mm-hmm. Like, not that he didn't refuse. It's like the look of cannot comprehend the words that came out of her mouth.
No, I know. And you watch her about 10 seconds later run back in.
Oh no.
And she holds up something to you. It is a stuffed dragon.
You know, in context, it's like having a stuffed human.
That's
Nice, like,
Daddy.
Oh no.
Dude, it's a dolly.
That's my daddy. Hi. Say hi, Daddy. Daddy likes you.
It's nice to meet him.
He says, what's your name?
Solomon.
He says that's a nice name. I'm 3.
Hello, 3. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you. I can't make that joke as this character. Nice to meet you.
Just smiles and is going to go in to try to forcefully hug you.
She gets. There is no resistance to the 3-year-old.
And she just was very, very happy.
I love the picture, Deft.
Which one?
Ardella.
Ella?
Ardella.
Ardella?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
And just smiles. At this point, you hear Tess. Ardella, where are you? "Oh, coming. She takes the dragon off the table and bye-bye. And like runs off down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the rest of your party catches up as you're drinking your tea or your sippy cup of water.
She give me a sippy cup.
She's not allowed regular cups. Are you crazy?
I'm
Her
taking.
favorite wooden cup.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, though, these handles on each side are pretty handy.
mm-hmm.
All right, so
I'm
you
just
all,
leaving it on the table.
one by one, finally kind of return in various states.
I imagine R is probably the last one to wander in, probably a while after.
And Theros would have been waiting for you. So what happened?
I can't find him anywhere.
He probably
What-
died at the
But
explosion.
what happened?
Outside the tower, you're not there.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. He pulled all the fire into one area. It looked unstable. He flew out and it exploded. And then it's just gone.
Did you check the area below? You know fire's not going to destroy Deft.
This is all I could find. And she holds up the miniaturized for Brenham.
Inactive, also not glowing.
My most trusty toothpick.
Well, that's something good. We can try some divination here in a little bit as we find a spot to rest.
Yeah.
As close as this was to him, I should be able to get some sort of reading.
He's gotta still be somewhere, right? In hell or in Plane of Fire?
Well, I haven't seen fire that can destroy Deft yet. Death by other means, yes. Fire, no.
The explosion was powerful enough to knock me into the sky at the tower.
Come on, let's tend to these people here and I'll work on something.
Just quietly nods. I forget. I know she intended to, but I don't remember if she actually was able to. Because I don't think she was able to get up here during the downtime, right?
Who?
Ari.
Up where specifically?
Up here, like up by the delve. If I recall correctly, she wasn't able to make it up here.
No, because it was
Oh,
like
wait.
a very long walk. Yeah.
How much?
I have candles of teleportation. I'm dumb.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I could have lit it real easy too.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on, I think I wrote down how much were her share of the winnings.
I have it noted down. Hold on, I can tell you how much it is. I think you guys. I think it's like 20,000 gold for where you placed. But that was also before you were legally dead. Let's see. Aha! Let's see. Gold. Oh, no, it's in one note. I think nope, 10,000 gold for your place.
I have an idea. If our winnings are still available, we might be able to get a gem that can summon him. Wherever he is.
So let's try to find out first.
Mm-hmm.
While we're heading back, are there any other people that are injured or anything from what went on?
I mean, there's a lot of healers and medical people around here. It seems had that Thankfully, the tower didn't come down. If the tower had come down, that would have been much more impactful. It seems the damage was much more minor than it could have been. However, unfortunately, it does appear that they did lose 2 of their 3 airships. So the one that flew away earlier got away, the one that was on the tower got blown to the ground, and the one that crashed already crashed.
I suppose positive note, at least they only crashed and not crashed and burned.
Mhm. So, anything that non-Patrick and Baron want to do tonight before the night is over?
I'm gonna sit down and try to do a scrying on Deft.
I would say, and you would already know, and you could try to scry on him regardless. Whatever it was, when he came back with that new body, he was undetectable.
Can I do
Yeah.
something?
As Leah or as your dead self?
Not as Leah,
Yeah.
No. I'll get to you.
Please?
Be patient.
please.
How many fingers are you holding up? Once you can hold up a finger, I'll let you go.
Touche.
We're getting there. Fear not. Fear not. All right, so you go to scry. You try in a variety of ways, but unfortunately, you're unable to kind of latch onto him. And then you kind of remember that he had some sort of immunity to divination magic.
Well, it seems Deft has some the same wording I tried to keep upon me. Trying divination. None of that's gonna help.
You could be really hurt.
All right, anything else?
Which one is it? I'm trying to find it in my list. The like the yes no. Isn't there a yes no? I know there's wheel or woe.
Oh, augury?
Is it augury?
Yeah.
That's
it's
wheel or
like-
woe is augury.
Mhm.
I thought there was a one that would give a yes no. I'll try augury though. Like if we were to look for a living Deft, would what results would that be?
Let me see. You said living, yeah?
Correct.
Hold on one quick second.
Can't wait till you get a ping off one of my many clones.
That's a clone. That's not you though.
You complete the ritual. You complete it again. No yield.
I don't know, Ari. Nothing's working. You check the ground below where the explosion happened. There was no ash, no body, nothing.
I assume the explosion probably blew everything that was on the ground like down. Correct.
Yeah. You find lots of ash all over, but most of it is from like the tower.
The entire area was just rubble and ash.
But he was pretty far up. Did you check the ground below and around that area?
Yes.
Were there any treetop? Like, where would this happen? Were there like forested areas? Anything that had like canopies or stuff? Like, if a body was to fall, could have gotten wedged in, or
It's on top of a mountain in the middle of the north. There's numerous places, rock trees, that any number of ways it could have gone. in many distances.
The most immediate thing we can do is after. What time of day is it?
It's nighttime. I'd say probably like 10 o'clock at this point.
We can leave it
I
first
can-
light and try to procure any kind of methods of flight and scour the mountainside.
If I can just get a focus strong enough, I think I can just bring him to us. Wherever he is.
Verbrennan should be strong enough.
I don't think Brennan's the kind of focus. I need a diamond.
Forbidden keeps cheating on me anyways.
How large of a diamond? We have a few.
We don't have one big enough. 5,000.
Will it be consumed in the casting of your spell?
Checks her head.
So much for asking to borrow one for helping these people.
Well, for confirmation, shake is side to side. Or, yeah, is no.
No, you're saying no? Okay.
Yeah. Nodding is yes, shaking is no.
Well, perhaps as reward, somebody here could help us, let us borrow one.
We still might have our Delph winnings, too. Might be able to buy one.
Well, why spend the money if we can be borrowed for our help? After all, we're not going to keep it.
I don't know how many people are going to have that big of a diamond on hand. They're willing to just let us borrow. But we can ask.
Well, this looks like a trade port from their airships. There should be a merchant here that would be thankful it was saved. Must be conducted in the presence of said person who has such an item.
Yeah, it should only be a few seconds.
And they can stand up and watch over it. Hey, thank you for the raid, Saturday. Welcome.
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome. Let's start with Tess. Maybe she has one. Have you seen her?
No.
You guys head back to her place with everyone else?
Mhm.
All right. So you guys head off in that direction. It is fairly late by the time you get there. They are probably long asleep at that point. Are you going to wake up Tess and her baby?
Try to just wake up Tess. This would probably qualify as an emergency.
All right, so you fetch one of her servants to go get her.
Mhm.
All right, so you wait a couple of minutes. You see Tess come down, just wearing like a robe. Yeah, you needed something?
Deft is missing.
Possibly dead, not just missing.
Again?
It
You
is
know how
either
it is.
vaporized or red paste on the floor.
I need to borrow a diamond strong enough to try and summon him. Do you happen to have a 5,000 gold piece diamond I could borrow?
I'm a dragon. Of course I do.
Thank you so much. She'll run over and give her a hug.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just go run to my hoard. She just starts walking over.
She just rose for it to go with her, or?
No. She said she'd come back.
Okay.
As you guys are sitting there, you hear sounds coming from upstairs. She's downstairs, but you hear something coming from upstairs.
What does it sound? Oh, she's probably.
And then
What does
all
it sound
of a sudden, you just hear a little yawn.
My child.
And you see a small girl at the top of the stairs holding a stuffed dragon.
Hi.
You see
What color hair does she have?
She has black hair. Like her mom. Oh, actually, no, Tess has red hair. And he had black hair. Ooh, this is a good question. Who wants to roll for hair color?
What die?
I think
It's gonna
Slumber should roll it.
All right, Slumber, roll a D100. 50 or below, you have black hair. Over 50, you have red hair. All right, black hair like her father.
Yeah, she'll be back in just a moment.
I want to show her the birdie.
Well, do you want to show us the birdie while she comes back?
I'm not supposed to go anywhere with strangers.
What a good girl.
And just kind of like looks at you. But you're pretty. Come on, come on. And she like runs down and grabs your hand and starts like running you upstairs.
Uh,
It was over here. And runs over to a window. See, it's... Oh,
it's okay.
it was so pretty.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. It was orange and red and sparkly like fire. It's so pretty.
Ari looks very surprised and looks out the window again.
You look out the window. There ain't nothing there.
Sounds very pretty.
If it comes back, I catch it. It'll be my pet. Have you had a birdie?
Yeah, once.
I never have a birdie before. Why you look so sad?
It's just been a long day.
She just looks up at you for some reason. And she just like latches onto your leg and hugs you. Yeah, okay. Here, you want to hold daddy? And she holds the stuffed dragon up to you. He can
She'll-
sleep with you.
She'll crouch down and take a seat and hold the dragon sitting beside her. Thank you.
It's okay. Just don't tell mommy. Daddy's not supposed to sleep with other women.
This child.
Wow.
She'll hand the dragon back to her.
Mm-hmm. I draw you a picture.
Thank you.
That'll make you feel better. And then she runs back up to her room. At this point, Tess comes back with a box. You said 50,000, right?
Oh my god.
50 will do. Only needed 5.
And you watch as she opens this case and there's 350,000 gold diamonds in it.
I'm not even gonna ask. She'll go to place her
Girl's
hand
got
on
needs.
one. Alright. Time to use that 9th level spell. Ari is going to attempt to cast Gate.
Okay.
And she's going to attempt to summon Death.
Hold on 1 second. Do, 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 do. Mm. 520 feet. Let's see. Portaling. Resistance.
When did you pick up Gate? It's so specific.
Like, I figured he'd be useful in the future.
it wasn't for me specifically, right?
No, that was just a bonus.
Okay.
Ari is
Okay.
really good at teleportation, and it seemed like a good culmination of her abilities, considering her fire magic is wonky at this moment. It was a debate between that and Meteor Swarm.
So it doesn't let you specifically go to a person, I don't think, right? You could go
No,
to
it does.
another
If
place.
when you cast the spell, you can speak the name of a specific
see.
creature. A pseudonym, title, or nickname doesn't work, but luckily his name is actually Deaf. If
Is
the
it?
creature, as far as she knows, if that creature is on a plane other than the one you are on, the portal opens in the named creature's immediate vicinity and draws the creature through it to the nearest unoccupied space on your side of the portal. You gain no special powers over the creature because it's just summoning them. It's not dominating them or any such thing.
Why are you giggling? I don't like that you're giggling.
Hold on one sec. So you watch as a portal erects in front of you, and you just watch it begin to swirl. And then you just watch Ash shoot out from it.
There's Death.
That's rough, buddy.
She's just in a state of like stunned silence.
It is enough Ash to be deaf, though.
How much of
And it
the
like shoots out over on your feet.
How much body needs to be attacked for a resurrect?
Tesh just kind of looks at you. That's not what I think it is, right?
There's one way to find out. I'm gonna need to borrow a diamond though. Except, let me double check. I can't remember if this was I think this is a for good.
For resurrects, yes.
Well, it depends on how long.
I might need a true resurrection, you guys.
Birdie. Like, oh, what? You're supposed to be in bed. I'm a new friend, and she just goes over and hugs your leg, Ari. She slept with Daddy. That's just like Tess just looked at you, Ari. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I am so sorry."
It's alright.
I love this child.
Regular res will do it for as long as you've been dead for 1 year.
The question is the state of the body.
It just says you touch a dead creature that has been dead for no more than a century, that did not die of old age, that isn't undead, the soul is free and willing, the target returns to life for all its hit points.
I think if you're Ash, you can't use that spell, though. I think you
So
need a
the
body.
spell closes all mortal wounds and restores missing body parts. Let me look at true res.
There's no body though.
200
Yeah,
years
no,
for that.
That's
You're
not a
dust
body
man.
anymore.
The spell closes all wounds, neutralizes poisons, disease, lifts any curses. Spell replaces damaged or missing organs and limbs. The creature is undead. It's restored to its non-undead form. The spell can even provide a new body if the original no longer exists, in which case you must speak the creature's true name. The creature then appears in unoccupied space we choose within 10 foot. Sprinkle of holy water and a diamond worth at least 25k, which is consumed.
You just watch Tess slowly closing the box. It's so unfortunate. And she just doesn't really know what to say at this point. And then the little girl hands you over her picture, right? For you. And you were immediately taken back by this picture. You know exactly what bird this is. This is your bird.
Ari has a lot of very conflicting emotions at this moment. I think she's just kind of in a state of like stunned shock.
You like it?
Yeah, it's very pretty. Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
just gonna quick charisma check to see how composed she can maintain herself. Okay, she's holding it together for the moment. Just kind of
Alright.
gives her a big smile and like ruffles her hair.
So as you guys kind of gather, process, do what best you can to sleep as you kind of come up with a plan to get Death back. We're going to go over to a happy little forge shop real quick. So when you guys get home, what do you do?
Pretty much exactly everything we've been whispering to each other.
Oh, I know. I see that.
All right.
Rust Bucket, you did pretty good today. Although you could have gotten some help sooner.
And you could have also spent 6 seconds of that 15 minutes getting yourself out.
Well, you didn't even point that out to me, so
I
that's
did.
on you.
I did 9 times. You just sat there and kept moaning and groaning and saying, "Oh, I'm so hurt. Oh, please go." Do you need me to play it back for you?
You're going to.
No. Whatever you say, Rust Bucket. Let's get some shut-eye. I get the feeling we're gonna have a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Yes. Shut eye. Eyes that you shut.
I can't with this.
So the two of you head to sleep in your apartment that's set off to the side of the forge. Your forge is probably like 4 times the size of the apartment that you guys live in.
Oh, for
You don't
sure.
mind. It's great.
Oh, yeah. I don't need space. What are you talking about?
Are you modeling these two characters off of anything? Because I'm getting a very strong vibe.
Not intentionally,
Yeah,
but
not
feel free to read
intentionally, but
Feel free to read into it.
We might-
Mr. Krabs and Squidward is totally what this is.
we might be gravitating towards a certain combination without intentionally meaning to.
He is doing the Mr. Krabs accent, isn't he?
Is that what I'd be doing?
I'm just getting Krabs and Squidward out of this.
Money.
Oh gosh, no.
He's getting there. All right. So, as you two go to sleep, the rest of you go to sleep. Patrick,
Yay, hi.
you smell smoke. And you kind of look over. The forge is lit.
Well, that's a fire hazard. I walk over and I go to put it out.
How do you go to put it out?
I'm throwing dirt on it.
So you just walk over and you'd have somebody and you kind of just throw it on there and it starts to go down. And then you start walking away and it ignites again.
Well, that's never happened before. I'm gonna start digging through it and see what's starting the fire.
As you start digging, there's something moving in your coals.
Can I snatch it?
You can attempt to, yeah.
Yeah.
You reach in and grab it?
Yeah.
Into the lit forge?
Uh-huh.
Henry, your arm gets hot, and you kind of scoop up this small, weird-looking, dirty-ass bird.
Huh. I have never seen one of these before, have I?
Mm-mm.
Does it look asleep, or like, what's the vibe?
It's dirty. It kind of like shakes its feathers and looks up at you. It's a smaller bird.
Well,
It's really dirty.
Can I shake the dust off of it?
You like take the foot and shake it, or how are you shaking the dust off?
It is not gentle.
Okay.
That's the best way I can describe it. It's not gentle.
So as you shake it, the bird looks disoriented.
Just shaking ash everywhere.
And you hear it like starts making like vomiting sounds almost.
I stop.
You
and I,
continue
like,
to
look
you
at
put it down, or do you keep holding it?
No, I keep holding it. I just stop shaking.
It's just. And then you just watch as this bird burst into flames in your hands.
Organics are very weird. And I go to like find a metal cage to put it in.
It just burns the ash through your fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, okay. I look at my hand. Is it damaged?
No, it's just hot.
Weird. And then I stand there and motionless for the rest of the night.
Are you not going to clean up the mess?
Yeah, I'd clean up the mess.
You can always rely on the OCD people, don't worry. As you start sweeping, there's a face in that ash.
Uh-huh.
You just
And it goes everywhere, doesn't it?
yeah, a little bit, and you watch as like something begins to stand up out of the ash, and you see a naked Deft standing before you.
Oh, what the hell?
You get hit in the ankles with a broom. You need to leave.
Wait,
You need to
it's
leave. Get out.
you again. Oh,
You don't belong here. Get out. You are trespassing. Out.
What?
And I'm like chasing you out the door with a broom.
can I have some pants?
No.
They're in the harbor.
Out. Out with you. Come back. Come back when the shop is open. We are not open. You're trespassing. Leave.
I sit down on the ground.
Nick, it's about
You
this
still
time.
get hit with a broom.
Nick, it's about this time you wake up and there's a naked pink tiefling on your floor, and Patrick's trying to like sweep him out.
Well, I just need a minute. I think I died again.
1,
Just give me a minute.
What?
2,
What the devil?
3, 4.
Oh, hi. I am so sorry about this.
What the? Patrick, stop hitting the damn. Stop him. Stop.
Are they not a trespasser? Did you not tell me to get thieves out of the shop?
Did he steal anything?
He asked for pants.
Do I look like I stole anything?
He stole some of your ash.
If he didn't steal anything, he's not a thief. Yet. And I glare at him. What are you doing in my forge, and where the blazes are your clothes?
I really wish I knew the
This is
answers
one of
to
those
those
purples
questions,
you told
man.
me about.
Oh no, man, this is awkward. What happened?
Yeah, just wait a minute. I'm
You
gonna
were
go.
burdened, you weren't.
I'm gonna
Was
go to
it
my
bad?
closet. I'm gonna get a pair of like work. I probably have some like some different pairs of like overalls and like other equipment that I wear when I'm.
So they go
foraging.
up to like mid shin.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some dwarven overalls for Deft, and
Oh, good.
let's just say that they don't fit at all, and they're a little more girthy than
Oh, I totally approve of this.
You know what?
Too
You know
much
what?
Jordan.
You could have left me without pants, so I really appreciate this. This is
Imagine, you know what? Since we're already going with the Mr. Krabs comparison, it's like that episode where SpongeBob wears a Mr. Krabs suit.
All right,
You know-
just
you know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
so sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
leave.
Hang on, Patrick. It's okay. The lad's just a little lost.
Well, he came
I'm
into the
sorry
chimney, so
for-
he definitely broke and entered.
I crawled out of your forge.
Yes,
What were you doing in
That's
my
weird.
forge?
lighting it.
What?
Yeah, it was.
You're
lit.
lighting my. You're wasting good coal.
Yes, they are. They are a thief. Get them out.
I have a condition. I am so sorry.
Can I do an investigation to determine what your condition is?
Is
Yeah,
the condition
sure.
Is the condition wasting my hard-earned money?
I can pay you back for whatever I. Oh,
His left elbow is double jointed.
how did you know?
That is your condition, isn't it?
I would pay you back. I think my bag blew up. I have to double check on that.
Well, I did offer your companions for helping any free repairs on their gear, but I'll tell you what. Since you decided to reincarnate in my forge, let's call it even.
You know, you have a really nice forge to reincarnate in. I just thank you. I'm really sorry.
Thank you. I guess that's a nice compliment to receive.
At this point, as you three are talking, your forge lights on fire again.
Ah, god damn it.
I reach it.
As you go in, it's hot. Like your hand, it's much harder before like your liquid starts to kind of melt.
My eye goes red and I pull back.
Mhm.
That's not for me.
It's
Do you get
okay.
that? Yeah, I can get that.
Actually, Baron would like to reach in and pull it out, whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like your torch is just, or your forge is getting hotter and hotter, like white hot heat.
Well,
It's never got this hot.
That is insane. Wow.
That doesn't look normal.
I have Saint of Forge, which means I am immune to fire.
Nice. So you kind of walk over. Super hot for some reason. You're not sure why.
What the blazes? I've never gotten it hot this hot before. Is this your doing? Pinky?
I don't know. I hope not.
It's
What about you, Rust Bucket?
getting
You do
hotter
this?
and hotter.
No, I cannot.
You
I
might
cannot
want
remove it.
to take a step back from that. That's not looking too good.
Do I see what's causing the forge to heat up?
No, it just looks like it's heating. You didn't put any fuel in this at all. It's just getting warmer and warmer. Something's acting as a fuel source for this.
A bird came out of there. Maybe it went back in.
Let me see.
I'm gonna lean over the forge. Hey, could you stop, please?
And you, he like leans his head and he asks it to stop. You just watch as the fire immediately dims down.
What? Did you just talk to my forge?
I really wasn't expecting that to work. I'm gonna be honest.
I just look very skeptically back and forth between my forge and you.
You got a cool forge, man. That's a polite forge. I should go. I should go. Where am I? We're still in that town, right? The one with the stuff.
You're in me shop. Where are you trying to get to, lad?
He means where is he in the city?
Yeah, where'd my buddies go? Did they go back to Tessa's place?
We separated at the tower. We do. Oh
At
God!
this point, they mention Tess, and there's no one else named that in the city. It's not a dwarven name. Apparently, he knows like a very upper class citizen. You know exactly who she is. So she's here in exile with her children and what's left of her servants and people.
Do not use her name so crassly. You will be beheaded, I have been told.
Yikes. Okay.
Really,
we'll show you the way. We'll point it out to you.
Thank you. I am so sorry for bothering you guys this late at night. It's night? Yeah, it's night.
Actually, it is morning.
Oh.
I was gonna be getting up soon enough anyways. Gotta run the forge, you know. All right, Rust Bucket. How about you clean this mess up and Don't take those instructions literally this time.
Fine.
All right, so you leave Patrick to clean up the forge while you walk Def over to Tess's.
Yeah, is this is not that far?
It's a pretty far distance, so you would be kind of on like the second tier of the city. Tess lives on the fourth tier of the city.
Okay. You know what, Patrick? Yeah, let's clean that up later. It should be fine. Why don't you come along? We'll walk the lad to Tess's.
He drops the broom right there and then on the floor and walks out of the house.
What does she have like an official title that I would refer to her by, or does she just?
She just goes by Lady Tess.
We'll take.
Actually,
the lad to
it's not
Lady
even
Tess.
Lady Tess. Technically, hold on one sec. I can tell you what her. Technically, her name would be Lady Tessia.
We'll take her.
She only goes by Tess to her friends.
Got it. We'll take the lad to Lady Tessia.
If I may, do we really want to deliver him in a half-naked state to someone of her stature?
You bring up a good point. You happen to have any more of your suits available? Anything that might fit on him?
Oh gosh, I was only playing it as he only had one. Oh, do I have extras? I'm gonna say no because it's funny.
You only need one good suit, right?
You only
You can
bought
keep
me
it clean.
one.
If he shows up naked, that's his own fault.
I really don't want to impose any further. I could just like go invisible for a bit. I'll be here.
What are you, some kind of devil or something? Going invisible, controlling fire, coming out of my forge.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Not anymore.
He does have
he's
more.
not a devil anyways.
that was Ash, wasn't it?
Ash, what the hell, man?
Oh,
What?
perhaps that is his condition. The thing.
And you
within
watch
his
him
head.
start choking as this little smoke method flies out of his lungs and just appears on the floor.
How are you still fucking there?
What?
Yeah, once you get smoke in your lungs, it's hard to get them out, kid.
I made new lungs without you in them.
Actually, technically, my boss made those lungs, so you're welcome.
How many of you are there?
So far, at least 3.
Oh, this guy? Oh, you gotta watch out for this one. Real hothead.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ash. You're always so nice to me.
You know, you are my least favorite of the Lords of Fire.
Aww.
Oh
That's the
gosh.
sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
Uh,
Also, what?
Barn, doesn't that trigger something in you?
Yeah, I was about to say, is that something that I'm gonna recognize?
It certainly would catch your attention. It's not Dwarven specifically, but a Lord of Fire would be something fairly common. That would be someone who basically oversees the elemental plane of fire.
Lad,
City of Brass.
correct me if I just heard that wrong, but did he just call ye a Lord of Fire?
You know, that's actually the first time I've heard that as well. Ash? Huh?
You really are terrible at this, aren't you?
Nobody tells me anything.
I swear. I always draw the short straws on these assignments.
I'm so sorry, Ash. I know I really suck a lot, and I'm a pain in the ass.
It's all right, kid. It's not your fault. Well, it really is your fault, but
It really is my fault.
at least apparently you have influential friends. What can I say?
You know, I guess that's good.
Are we supposed to rub his head and pat his belly before we leave? Or do I have my traditions
Ash,
wrong?
be nice.
Oh, I thought he was a Durgar.
They were-
I'm sorry.
They were really helpful. I mean, is that a tradition? Do you do that, actually?
I very angrily glare. He'd not be
No, no.
doing that to me.
Yeah, no. We no, that's... yeah, I'll just be
If you
right
put
here.
if you put even a single pinky anywhere near my belly, I will be taking my pants back.
It's just you watch the little smoke puppet start laughing.
Keeping my hands to myself, thank you.
How about before you give me any more headache, we get you over to Lady Tessia's?
That would be great. Thank you again.
Forgetting something? Down here?
Ah, blast it. Is there another one?
Can I pick
No,
him
he's
up?
talking to Deft. It's like, you know what time it is.
I just kind of make a face. I cover my mouth and nose. Mm-mm.
Oh, don't play coy, boy. And you
Start running away.
He's gonna go in
He's
the ear.
chasing him. You just watch this little smoke cloud chasing Deft around your house.
I tripped Deft.
Oh! Like, "Ah!" And it just goes in through like your eyes and ears, and you start choking.
Why?
What? He wanted to catch you and you weren't letting him.
You just hear this small echo from out of his throat. It's warm in here.
That's so messed up, man.
Patrick, normally I'd say you played a little too rough with our guest here, but that was a pretty good trip.
Well, he did break in after all. I think he deserved a little something.
All right, so you guys start walking him up to the fourth layer.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So as you guys start heading up, Leah, what are you and Jason and Strix up to? Did you ever go back to Tess's? Yay, man.
Very insightful.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
uh-oh, she died.
That are a very genius way to avoid being Leah and not having horrible things happen.
I'm back.
Okay, now you're back. We saw you got disconnected.
What a miss.
What did
yeah.
you, Leah, Jason, and Strix? Did you guys ever make it back to Tess's after you left?
I'd assume so, yeah.
Okay, so you're probably the first people up because you got your home earlier. Probably Solomon's running around too. Ari's probably still in bed.
Unless she passed out from like drinking, I don't imagine she went to bed.
Roll a Constitution check and see if you managed to stay awake. I'd say you probably passed out at some point, but not for too long.
She's probably just like bird watching.
At this point, I'd say
yeah,
you're if you were just out in the thing, you're probably like passed out against the chair. Strix kind of wakes up. That's a really weird way to sleep.
You know, I've seen weirder. They used to sleep in trees a lot. No idea
Really?
why.
Why would anyone sleep in a tree?
It's so uncomfortable looking.
He kind of like pats you on the shoulder, Ari.
They're like little birds up there.
I imagine if she's asleep, I imagine she's probably pretty out of it.
Oh, she looks tired.
But they had quite a bit of fun last night.
What did you do last night?
You know, I'm not really sure what happened last night, to be honest. Best not to worry about it.
He just kind of looks at you. Okay.
Good
And
voice
smiles.
tricks. Let's get some breakfast.
All right. So you guys start eating breakfast. And then after a small while you hear someone like knocking at the gate and a couple of the servants go out. Yeah? Looks down at the three of you, bringing Deft back.
This person claims he knows the lady of the house.
I
And I
we,
point to the half-naked man in overalls.
we bring this this lad to speak with Lady Tessia.
The dwarf is gonna look out and see if he recognizes Death.
Eric, come on, it's me, man.
Eric looks at the thing. No, he doesn't look really familiar.
We got in last night. Can I just talk to Ari? Is she in there?
Ari. I'm trying to remember.
Listen, man.
Or maybe Guinevere? Candlebright?
Ah. There may be such a person here. Are you another fanboy?
Oh yeah, you could say that.
Baron, at this point, Guinevere Candlebright.
I recognize that name.
Dude. She is like the talk of all of the dwarven smiths of.
He didn't say anything about knowing Guinevere Candlebright, lad. He got some splaining to do.
I mean, I crawled out of your forge. We had more important things to talk about, surely.
No, this is the most important thing in his life. He has written 14 novels about meeting her.
Oh, that's a
Ah,
lot.
First of all, they ain't novels. They're called requests to meet her, and they've all been denied because she hasn't been here. You darn rusted metal tin bucket.
I see.
Like, looks down at you again. Let me go check. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Eric.
I'd recommend you get yourself some real pants soon here, lad.
Yeah, I am aware.
It's not a good look for you, if I'm being honest.
Deft.
Hi.
You feel pretty self-conscious being less stressed. Roll a D100.
It's a 9.
So as he's talking, you're
Very
like,
nice.
I'm trying, and you watch as his body lights on fire.
Well,
Wait,
now
that-
you've burnt the pants off.
Yeah.
And as he starts to like put it out, it just gets bright, and you look, and he's wearing fine royal clothing. You're wearing your Alamarn clothes.
Oh. That's very telling. Okay.
So you just destroyed a pair of pants for no reason, and you could have done that at any time.
So sorry. I didn't.
That was my best pair of overalls.
Why did you give me your best pair of overalls?
I
Crawled
was
out of your forge.
I was trying to protect your dignity, boy.
Thank you so much.
You're very bad at accepting hospitality.
Ari, all of a sudden you just kind of wake up.
Mhm.
You're not sure.
Did Discord cut out for me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay.
You can
I
hear-
heard you're not sure. and
Oh no,
then
you
everything went fine.
you just kind of woke up. You're not sure why though. Like you just kind of came to, and after about a minute or two, oh, Lady Tess, more fanboys for Guinevere. Should I send them packing? He just looks over. I think Gwen's just. Oh, good morning. I didn't see you were awake.
Yeah.
Sorry
Just-
about the fans. You got a big following. What can I say? You want me to send them away?
She kind of glances at the window she's beside. Which window would we have been by?
You can't. You can see like where the gate is. You can't see through the gate though. It's a manor.
Really not in any shape to see people. Is she getting any kind of feeling, or
No. You
All
just woke up.
did my mic pick that up wrong?
And stop shouting. It's really unbecoming of somebody dressed that nice.
I'll go send them away, miss. I don't want them to upset you. After a while, Eric comes back. Lady Guinevere says she's unfortunately not feeling quite well and isn't up to seeing visitors today. Come back tomorrow. Shuts the little hole in you.
You're
I put a lot of faith in you, lad. I believed you, and it seems to me that you've tried to take me for a fool.
Is this what we call lying?
Aye, Patrick, this is a perfect example of lying.
And all he did is dirty our shop and ruin your pair of pants?
At this
I-
point, you hear the hatch open up again,
I got
and
like
there
my-
is a
my
drow
arm-
male looking out the door.
Jason?
Can I help you, sir? He's just smiling ear to ear. He's enjoying this so much.
Jason, Eric won't let me in.
Well, I'm sorry, but as Eric said, Lady Guinevere isn't taking visitors today, sir.
Just cross my arms. Really?
Oh, all
The
right,
rest
all
of us
right.
there.
No, you guys are inside.
So not only are you a darn liar,
He
but
looks.
you burned me favorite pair of pants. You owe me a new pair of pants, and you know what?
He's
take back
not
what I said
lying,
earlier. You owe
but
me.
he's in deep shit, and he just like, you are. I wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah.
And you watch as the door opens up, and Eric and Jason are just busting up on the inside, laughing their asses off.
Eric.
Jason's been there the whole
Swear to
time.
God.
Jason was there the entire time. Ever since the events the night before, Jason's been keeping watch.
And now you know they're really friends.
Like, Eric. You're
Well,
good.
sorry
people.
about that, lad. I may have jumped to conclusions a little quick there.
So is that not what lying is?
Well, I guess not. Technically, the other one was lying, so it still counts as an example.
Jason just kind of
Organic,
nods,
so
like,
weird.
"You want
if
a
you-
word of advice, lad?"
Uh-huh.
No, not you.
Oh.
One in the soup.
Uh-huh.
Lad? I've never been called that before.
Just smiles.
I call you lad all the time. What are you talking about?
No, you call me rust bucket, tin can, chrome face, useless, paperweight, iron slag.
Don't forget scrap metal or silver butt.
Scrap metal, silver butt, yes. Pencil lead.
It's one of my favorites.
At this point, you see Tanya. Oh, he's back!
Oh no, I start walking away.
Like, hey! I have questions for you.
I looked out at the little girl. Did she run outside? She was like, I assume she's already all over me.
Oh yeah, she's like flew over with her flying boots to you. That's pretty cool. Did you do this, or did someone make you?
I do not know.
Oh.
But him, and I point to
Mhm.
Barn, definitely 100% is incapable of making a program like me.
I may
It
not
is
be
really
able
hard.
I may not be able to build you a rust bucket, but I can certainly repair you.
Yeah, I remember the first time I built Rosie. It was pretty difficult. Version 3 was pretty good, though.
Hey, Mr. Byrne, I really appreciate all you've help me out with? I'm sure they'd help you out with some breakfast, maybe like a nice breakfast, and I can pay you back with those pants and your hospitality, of course.
Well,
Welcome to join.
it'd be mighty rude of me to turn you down at such a generous offer as breakfast. Patrick and I accept.
I guess yes.
All right. So as you guys start heading in, the rest of you who are inside are already kind of enjoying breakfast. You hear this loud commotion kind of coming from the front door, and you watch as Jason, Eric the guard, your friends from the night before, and a deft and poorly fitting overall. Actually, no, he already was in his other clothes, so he's good. Appear walking in through the front door.
Oh, he is alive.
She kind of glances over upon noticing him, immediately vanishes from where she was to right in front of him in a tackling kind of motion.
Yeah, he was waiting for it.
Mhm.
Catches
So you
it.
just all you see, Baron, is you just see Guinevere Candlelight just like completely tackle this guy and just like pounce on him on the floor.
I lean over to Patrick. I don't think he was lying when he said he knew Guinevere Candlebright. In fact, I think he was understating it.
Also, at this point, you guys do see, because it still got left out, they didn't put it away yet, the three $50,000 diamonds sitting on the table in that chest.
That's a weird thing to eat with.
Do I recognize the significance? I mean, I'm a cleric, so do I recognize the significance of
These things are so hard to come by. Because clerics don't even necessarily use this. Like, this is high-end diamonds.
It's 10 times better than the high-end diamond.
This is like the Apple of diamonds.
Yes.
The MacBook Pro of diamonds.
Exactly. And you watch as, so you found our young friend, I see.
More like he broke into my forge.
Yeah, he climbed through the chimney.
You climbed in their chimney?
I climbed out of their
She was
forge.
out there looking for you half the night and you climbed into their forge? You couldn't have sent word?
It took me a while. I'm so
You know,
sorry.
I should have ate you the first time I met you.
Oh no, we don't have to go that far, do we?
I guess not.
What was weird, there was also a bird and then a lot of ash, and then you showed up
At
climbing
this
down
point,
the chimney.
Patrick,
Uh-huh.
you feel a knock on your leg, like someone pulling on your clothes.
I look down.
It's her.
I like your eye. I have two. You want to hold daddy?
I look at what she's gesturing at, and it's the
It's a little stuffed dragon.
I like pick it up, I hold it for a second, and I give it right back. Thank you.
You're welcome. Daddy likes you.
I am unsure if I like Daddy.
Did you say that to her?
Yes.
Dude, what the hell? Daddy?
I am unsure.
There are now two people crying.
He's gonna get you.
He just looks at you. You be nice to daddy.
I was being polite. I do not know Daddy good enough to tell if I like him.
Daddy's a good person. And you just watch as her hair begins to lift and like the room kind of starts like moving with air. All right, no. It's okay. It's okay, honey.
Am I not supposed to be... Baron, is this one of those situations where I need to practice... what was it? Molding the truth?
I believe the correct term you're looking for is being diplomatic. This is one of those cases.
Oh, she's just got like the furrowed brow at you right now.
Maybe if I spend more time with this Daddy, I will have a better opinion of him.
He grabs your arm and
Yeah.
starts dragging you. Congratulations, Patrick. We're playing
Yep.
T.
We're playing
Well,
T.
he sealed his fate.
I am very good at that.
Like, I imagine that is the most awkward set of tea. Like, why would you do that? That's not tea. There's nothing in there.
Where is the fluid?
It's in your head. You have to imagine it.
I like start tapping my head.
Yeah, you get a 15-minute lesson on imagination from a 3.5-year-old.
Okay, let me roll one of these. Okay, wisdom or intelligence?
Up to you.
Man, I
If
feel
you're
like it'd be
trying
a
to
wisdom
understand,
thing.
it would. If you're trying to understand from a logical point, it would be intelligence. If you're trying to use previous knowledge to, because wisdom is knowledge, intelligence is like processing.
Oh,
Wisdom's knowing, intelligence is more factual based.
Yeah.
So, do you take a more practical approach to this or a more distant?
he's practical.
Yeah.
She's a better teacher than you ever were, Baron.
I'm not in the tea room with you. I'm in the room with the real food.
Actually, when you do say that there's no liquid in it, she just looks at you
Mm-hmm.
and you watch as she puts her finger and touches the bottom of it, and just you watch as water starts to fill up from the bottom.
Fascinating. And I start like examining the cup. I'm totally ignoring that she did it and there was
Mhm.
magic. I think it was the cup.
It's not magic.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
I only care about the cup though.
How did you do that? All right. So while they're teeing, Lady Tess will kind of look over you, Baron. Well, I really must thank you. I know Gwen was quite worried.
And she's like clutched onto Daft, fighting back tears, head on his shoulder.
It was nothing, milady. To be honest, the lad kind of just fell into me forge. I didn't do much. Did did give him a pair of pants because the lad came in the nude.
I
Yeah,
told
Tess,
you
I
she-
think
But
I owe
looks
him
at
pants.
Deft in the room. Why did you show up nude at this man's house?
Please don't make me explain.
No, please do. I'd like to hear this.
Yeah,
as well.
Jason's in the back with theirs. Oh yeah, no, we want to hear this.
I told you, Ari. Fire's not going to destroy Deft.
Baron turns to Jason and gives him a little wink because he can tell Jason has a mischievous side.
It's like, I like
Well,
that word.
Well, if the lad doesn't want to tell his side of the story, I'm happy to tell it for him.
No, it's cool. I just
No,
So
let's
there
hear
I
both.
know
Let's
Crawled
hear
out of the
both.
forge. Clothes don't like to exist in a forge environment.
So there I was. I woke up early this morning and I heard Patrick
Oh god,
beating the poor lad with a broom.
he's just covering his face.
And there he was. Sitting on my floor in the nude. I don't know why he was sitting. I don't know why he was in the nude. He claims he came from my forge. And then he told my forge to get really hot, and then he told it to get cold again. And be honest, I don't really understand how he did that or why he did that.
I didn't tell it to get hot. It just started getting hot, and then I'm sorry.
Well,
Please go on.
Well, I didn't tell it to get hot, lad.
So your
Anyways.
forge got hot by itself or by Deft's request?
Well, if I'm being honest, I didn't see it light up. But yeah, so anyways, it was pretty damn hot. I mean, I stuck my hand in the damn thing and yeah, it didn't burn me, but I could tell it would have certainly turned some fine weapons into some slag if I put them in there. Anyways, he did something. He told it to get cold again, and it did. And then this little dust monster, or like little smoke monster, came out of his lungs. But that little creature, that was a funny one. A real funny guy. And said a few things here called
creature?
yeah, just a little creature. I think it serves him. Called him a Fire Lord or something.
It was Ash. It was just
And
Ash.
then it went back inside his lungs.
Yeah,
And
thanks for that.
and so we brought him. He said he knew Lady Guinevere, and so we brought him here.
She just kind of smiles at that, gives him a kiss. You were hiding in their forge?
No,
I-
to clarify, you gave Baron a kiss or Deft a kiss?
Deft a kiss. He's on
Okay.
top of Right.
Just gotta confirm. Just gotta confirm.
I learned a valuable lesson. I learned that you can only eat the really hot fireball once. So we're not going to do that again.
You didn't learn shit.
You shut your mouth. I guess I just went where it was comfortable.
It's at this point you guys hear a bunch of horns, like a procession.
Kind of glances toward the door.
Eric runs out to the gate. The king would like to see you.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Like us, or
Yeah, why don't you all just go?
I'm too busy playing tea time. I cannot.
Eric? It's for tests, right? It's just for tests, right?
Or he's like grabbed out a mirror.
I think so. And you look, and there's about 40 guards in a procession that are outside the gate here to collect you guys.
Well, looks like y'all are real popular around here.
Now, was this a good procession or a bad procession?
You don't know.
Yes. He's gonna try and mask the smell of alcohol and the signs that she's been crying most of the night.
Mhm.
You know what? At least I'm dressed.
One of the guards that came in with them just kind of looks at you. Why is that even a question? All right, everyone, come on.
Or stands up.
Unless he's directly addressed, Baron
They're
will not-
collecting everybody, including Lady Tess's staff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay, lads. We're just dropping the fella off. We don't live here.
Hey, who's the king around here?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring all of you.
So, who goes to get Solomon?
If you're in the courtyard, they'll collect you too.
How? Forcefully or just saying, come?
Boy, don't make me bend you over your knee. Come on, be a good lad.
Is this a random night?
This is one of the king's guards.
Mm. There, you said 40 of them, right?
40 king's guards.
Solomon looks at him, looks at the other guards, will sigh, and then just come.
All right, you watch as they kind of get Lady Tess, Ardella, everybody. And they start escorting probably I'd say there's probably like 35 total people in the household, including staff and everybody, and you guys. And they start escorting you up to the 5th layer, which is the last layer of the city. So, as you guys are being escorted,
Can we get a long rest, please?
yeah, that's fine.
feel like I need some exhaustion after that.
No, dude, you got reborn like Dustin in a tree. Come on, man. New body, new you.
New body, who dis?
You know when a butterfly emerges from a cocoon and it looks just like a wet little slug at first? That's what I feel like.
You're a wet slug. Yeah,
You'd be actually
gross.
very dry. You were reborn in a fiery explosion, not from mush.
AFK minute.
Well, if you think about it, melted metal is really just mush.
I look at my hand, concerned.
As you guys get within the grounds of the king's area, you are split apart.
Is anyone trying
Lady
to disarm
Tess?
me?
Not specifically, no.
Okay, then
Not
we're
at this
good.
point. Lady Tesk is taken further inside. The rest of you are kind of taken to holding areas and paired into groups of 2. So,
Lads, I really got to protest this.
shut up, Baron.
Did you forget
That'll
to
be
pay
enough
taxes
out of you.
again?
I hope your sword's pretty sharp, because I ain't sharpen it for you next time.
Come on, don't be like that.
All right, fine. You're a good cousin. Hey, how's your ma?
She's all right. She's still drinking too much.
That's a real shame.
Lost me an arm and a leg. I could barely drink myself.
You're telling me.
All right. So I need everybody with a character to roll a D100 for each character to see who ends up closest. We're going to put so we're going to go in order. The closest ones are going to be together.
Or he's like holding on. Yeah.
All right. So let me do this. I'm going to roll.
Leah
Nice.
needs to roll.
Did Leah get roped
Jason?
into this?
Everyone
is
in
here.
the
Okay.
house. You said you went back to the house.
There's Strix.
Yep. Also, Jason.
The little kid. Actually, the little kid in Strix would be in a different spot. I'd say. Actually, Solomon.
Yeah.
No one takes your swords because they just think they're toys, and you are
Yep.
taken with the other children. You're just kind of put in a room, and there's some like toys and other things in there, and like books and whatnot. And there's like a little dwarven maid there to kind of watch over you guys.
He's
Are you
also
hungry, sweetie?
he's also in a child's suit of armor.
You just look like a hero in training, my guy.
You're really
You're right.
committed.
Are you a knight? That's so cute. Oh.
Grab his cheeks, pinch his cheeks.
Oh no, she knows better. She knows.
Oh.
You touch a royal's kid and you get killed.
You don't know whose kid this is yet.
Yep.
So they just kind of leave you with the children.
Yep.
The rest of you. Okay, so let's pick our lowest here. So I have a 3 and a that's an interesting.
Did we get one for Theris?
No, we need one for Theris. He's a. Did he come back yet, Theris?
I mean, we could just have chat roll one for him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll D100 for Theris. We'll see where he gets stuck in the cell order.
Yeah, is Excel or Saturday still there?
So Tanya and Jason are the
Nice.
first ones. So that is a 3. Actually, we'll see what they come up with. Unless they change.
I'm not seeing any rolls in the chat yet.
All right, I'll roll it then. That's fine. So Theris, we're going to give you a 57. All right.
With
So
Baron.
that's 3 and 15.
Hey, he's going bottom up.
So we have a 16, which is Strix. Who is the next one above a 16?
Strix didn't go with all the little kids?
Oh, sorry, darn. Yeah, so I don't need his roll.
Strix is
So,
Solomon.
I feel like I have one extra character. I have Jason. Tanya. Nope, I guess it's good. Okay, so that one's not there. So We have a 56 and a 57. Baron, you get locked in with theirs.
Cool.
And then who is next above 57? Oh, wait, we had a 44. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
I
missed
skipped our
Leah.
44.
So it's
So
Leah
it's
and
Baron and
Baron.
Leah. Yeah.
Theris and Ari. And Deft and
Oh,
Patrick.
God.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey man. No hard feelings, right?
This is just Misfit and Dustin all over again, isn't it?
Well, the best part, Theris and Ari in the same cell is also hilarious right now, too, with their last couple of days.
Wait, are we being arrested?
They don't give you any info. They just separate you guys into different cells.
I don't think we've met yet, lass. The name's Baron.
Oh, you're talking to Theris with the long hair.
Oh, I'm talking to Leah.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's right, because it's not. That's right, that's right. I was like...
Nice to make your acquaintance.
You know what the blazes is going on here?
Not in the slightest. Politics,
Ah.
I'm sure.
Drat.
Anything any of you guys want to do while you wait to see what they're called you here for?
This old lady does not need to be harmed by me, so she'll be left alone.
Front of the cell, is it like bars or is it like a solid? Is this like a like what nature of cell is this?
It's just general open bars. You're just like in holding cells. You're all next to each other. You can all kind of talk and see each other. But you're being held for questioning for something.
I'm gonna inspect the quality of this cell and see if it stands up to my expectations.
You check the mark. Yep, it's good. You recognize the smithing mark already. It's the Kingsmith.
The Kingsmith made these himself. Oh, these are very nice cells.
Wish we knew what we were being held for.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We've been locked in a cell with Ari.
We got arrested.
Apparently.
Separated.
You're being held for questioning. You're all in one room. You're just in separate cells with each other. You're drawn to the Dwarven King's castle unnoticed.
Just like
Test
old
out the last,
times.
though. After about 30 minutes, they come in and they start opening and letting the cells out and letting you guys out. However, Baron and Leah,
Hi.
you watch as guards come with manacles and shackles to the front of your cell.
Hi, lads. Aren't you taking this a bit far?
Not this time, Baron. Now step aside. You're coming with us, miss.
But she's just a lass.
She's
What's
a
this
thief,
all
is what
about?
she is. Now hands out.
I don't particularly like where this is going.
You see Tess back there. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. And they start shackling Leah. You're under arrest for theft. And they start leading her
Yeah.
away.
What do you think she stole?
She broke into the royal armory last night and stole some very valuable things. We have 5 witnesses placing her at the scene. Now stand aside, boys. And you watch it start. And Jason just stands in front of the door and like goes to put his hand on his. Actually, they took your guys' weapons. He like just stands in front like he's ready to throw down with all of them.
Oh, relax. It'll be all right.
He just is staring and like shakes his head no to you.
Are these anti-magic shackles? Can I cast with these things on?
You don't know. You probably can. They don't. I mean, with your 50 billion Arcana check, no, they're not magical. Your
Okay.
passive Arcana tells you they're not magical.
Yeah, we're fine still.
Let her go.
But she's innocent. She was back at the manor.
Perhaps. But for now, she's coming with us.
Are they taking all of us or just Leah?
Just Leah. They let the
Okay.
rest of you go. But Jason's still blocking the door.
Is Tess in here?
Tess is kind of like at the back towards the door.
Was Tess already questioned, or?
Oh, they're not here for Tess. They brought Tess in because they were suspecting her guests.
Hmm.
The rest of you have been cleared, but unfortunately, the witnesses placed one of you. And you watch as two of the dwarfs like pull out these clubs.
Jason, it's alright. If it gets a little sketchy, you don't have to worry about me. Besides, if I do go down again, I know you'll come find me.
Roll a persuasion check. Hold on, I gotta grab Jason and see.
She's a little nervous.
I will give him disadvantage because it's you.
Oh wait, can I use my did we all get inspiration from Dusty?
No,
Or
it's
just him? Okay.
I'm being
just-
selfish.
He gives you that look like, no. But he doesn't say anything.
Does he step aside?
It takes him a minute and you just see kind of steps back and just glares at him. Good boy. Step aside. And they start leading you out.
Don't worry, Jason. She'll be okay.
We'll get to the bottom of this. Don't worry.
Keep an eye on Strix while I'm gone. Take him home if you need to.
He nods at you.
It's weird. She's the same person that got Ellie out of wizard jail. If anyone's going to be able to talk to them and explain what happened, I think it'll be her.
All right. As they take Leah away to the dungeons, we need to find out what's going on. Was she with you guys last night? She wouldn't do this.
No, I think I know who did. She's going to conjure up an image of the drow woman she saw.
I don't understand.
Leah
Why are
had
you
an...
making a picture of Leah?
It's not. Looks similar, but there's a little difference.
Kind of looks. I don't know. We have like 10 drow that live in this city other than the 2 that are visiting.
While Deft and I were putting out the fires, a drow woman holding Leah's amulet went running by. We chased her, and when the big explosion was about to happen, we lost her to, make sure the city didn't blow up.
I mean, even if she could get away with something like that, she was tapped on magic. She wouldn't have been able to.
All right, let's go back to the house. Let's come up with a plan. We just got to find a way to prove that she didn't do it.
I'm gonna lean over to Patrick real quick, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Patrick. Next time a pink fiery devil comes out of the forge, go ahead and kick it out. Just get rid of it."
Yes,
Um,
kick it out. You know, like what I was trying to do before you came along. Got it?
now,
Me and my
you
bleeding
two.
heart.
And he just watches. Tess walks over to you guys. Like, stop.
I do a bow. I do a slight bow.
I bow as well. Lady Tessia. It's a pleasure, as always.
I'll step up as well. Thank you two so much for bringing him back to me.
He just kind of looks over at the two of you.
Absolutely. Anything for you, Lady Guinevere.
Anything you say. I think we'll take you up on anything right now. I'm putting them in your charge to help them get to the bottom of this. They don't know where in their city, and I have taken a personal interest in seeing this through. Of course, you'll be rewarded and paid for your time. I don't think there'll be a problem with that, will there, sir? And she looks down at you.
Lady Tessia, you do me a great honor. I would be, I kind of clear my throat. It would be my pleasure to be of assistance.
You do your clan proud, Baron Firebright.
Ari
She
kind of
just kind of puts her hand on her chest and kind of bows to you.
Damn, that's a cool last name.
Ari glances back toward Candlebrights and Firebrights working together.
I always hoped to see the day.
Smiles.
More than you want to know. Please do not ask him about it.
He wrote a lot of fan fiction.
Oh,
First of all, that ain't remotely close to the truth. Well, I mean, except for writing a lot, but the content's completely off.
Do you want me to recite any right now?
Rust Bucket, I will ask you to
we have work to
remain
do. We
silent.
should probably get back.
They also bring your 3 children back. The little dwarven woman gives them all hugs. She goes for you last, Solomon. Oh, take good care of yourselves, dears. Oh, a little night. It just waves at you as you go back to your party. All right. So with an investigation to complete and a name to clear, we'll pick up there next week, my friends.
Can I appoint my lawyer?
Can you appoint your lawyer?
Yeah.
Do you think you have rights to a lawyer?
Yeah, yes.
So you asked for a lawyer?
Yeah.
All right. We'll add 5 more quick minutes here then, I guess. So, yeah, roll a D100 for your appointed lawyer.
No, can I not? I want to. Can Allie be my lawyer? I want to summon Allie to the court. This is what that little bastard deserves.
So you ask for Allie as your lawyer?
Yep.
And where could we find this Allie you speak of?
Well, she's not too far off. Just a little inwards of the abyss.
Is this humor? I think it's humor, right?
You
A
realize
wise
we
woman.
just came from the abyss yesterday, right?
Nobody goes to the abyss. It's not even possible.
Smart people don't go to the abyss. My party is very dumb.
Roll a persuasion check.
You hear just somewhere in the distance an angry dwarf. I don't be lumping me in with them.
You hear another mumble in the distance. It's like, it's more loyalty than stupidity.
No, it's stupidity.
They kind of look at you. Well, stupidity is no excuse for thievery. Now, if you would just but tell us where the stolen items are, your sentence would be much more reduced, or even a quick death.
You know, a drow stole something from me last night. I'm a little peeved. And you're accusing me now.
A drow stole something from you.
And
Was
a
it-
drow stole something from you as well. Is that so bizarre?
A little bit, because there's only like 10 and we know them all, and one that stole it looks exactly like you.
You know, all my
So-
relatives are really pieces of shit.
Well, unfortunately, until you find a relative that looks more like you than you, you're going to have to be here until we're proven otherwise.
Isn't that your job?
No, not specifically. It's my job to make sure you don't leave. And don't be thinking of none of your tricky elf-like ways. Just remember, this city's under the protection of Thulman Bane.
Oh yes, Lord. Whoever that is. Good.
Sorry, did you just say Lord Bing?
Lord Thulman Bane. He
Bane or
is
Thulman Bane?
he's essentially what the equivalent of the Dwarven Archmage is. He's the brother of the king.
Okay.
So do I get a lawyer or not?
Hold on, did you roll your D100?
I roll a 24.
Oh, I thought that was a 20. Okay. Let's see who we have. Lawyer material.
No, I asked for Allie.
You asked, but you didn't say where.
They just pull some random alley off the street.
Alley of the Abyss. Zip code, the Abyss.
Zip code is 666.
That's hell, damn it.
Wrong
Wrong
area
low
code.
code.
What
Yep.
is a zip code?
Oh, the zip code is when you stop asking questions and zip it.
Leah,
Hi.
surprisingly, after about 10 minutes, they come back. Well, it appears you're in luck. It looks like you have friends in high places after all. Your lawyer. And they just kind of walk away pissed off. I don't even know how that fucker got here so fast.
Who is it?
And he just watches this old man in a white robe and a staff kind of just starts walking in. Miss Leah, so good to see you. It's Sir Astral. And that is where we'll end.
Oh goodness. Isn't he senile?
If you recall,
Like incredibly
Didn't he
senile.
die?
Sir Astral was killed, and you had found a clone of Sir Astral that had saved you on your airship and teleported you away and started this whole chain of events.
You know what? I'll take it.
But yeah,
Well,
we'll put it up there next week and see how it goes.
Thank you all for hanging out with us and watching. Thank you for the raid Saturday, and thank you fellow players for your subscriptions. It's much appreciated. And we'll catch everybody tomorrow night for some grimdark action. Everybody should be trying to figure out how to get into the capital that they finally arrived. Bane can regain his seat of power, maybe. Maybe get into some... well, it depends on how things go. If they move quick enough, we may have some army combat. If not, that will be next. But that's what we're doing. And what do we look forward to Tuesday?
We're making
recommend-
bad decisions about things on ceilings, and it's going to
Yay.
be excellent.
You're gonna give me a corrupted plant and tell me not to kill it? No.
Why do you think I put a corrupted plant?
So we could kill it.
You
I
can
recommend in both situations a big ladder.
Cool. So we'll catch everybody tomorrow night, midnight central, for the Grimdark. Thanks for hanging
I'm
out with
gonna
us.
eat it.
Have a good night.
add it, but
Good night.
That
Good
is it.
night.